Don't touch that dial now. We're just getting started.
So it's Thursday, which will be Friday before you see this, and that just means Xbox is dead. Every single day, Xbox is dead. Every single day. Now you're probably wondering, it's like, well, you said you're not an Xbox fanboy, which I'm really not. I just like everything, but trying to stir the pot in the console war thing that's still going on these days by 50, 40, 30-some-year-old dudes is the funniest shit imaginable. Because we all have to suck off the brand. Instead of playing video games, they hang out on X and argue all day of what is and what is not considered a certain thing, which I find it stupid. And usually whenever they point that out, I always have to show them my credentials, which is always pretty funny to me. So, do I like Xbox? Yes, I love Xbox. Do I like PlayStation? Yes, I love PlayStation. Do I like Nintendo? Yes, I love Nintendo. Do I like PC? Yes, I love them. Love them all. They're great. Awesome to me. I like things they do. I'm kind of stupid. I am the old reliable consumer that just buys everything because I'm a retard. But there are some people currently upset right now of what's going on with Xbox in terms of the new. It's kind of new. I mean, it's a newer version of a thing that already existed. And what is that? That is the Xbox ROG Ally and ROG Ally X. Again, I came from the Z1. I had it. I got it last year. It's a handheld PC. And make no mistake, this new Xbox thing, it's a handheld PC with Xbox interface, Xbox designs, whatever. It's got the UI. You can access some of your stuff. That is pretty much it. The big thing is people are trying to come up with what counts as an Xbox. These people also don't play on Xbox, but for some odd reason, they feel like they have the ultimate say of what an Xbox ultimately is, even though they don't even play Xbox. But for some odd reason, they have the authority to call what it is what it is. And by the way, this is a branded device. It's a promotional thing, maybe, I guess. Cross-brand. You know how we like our X things, like Fortnite has Fortnite X and Overwatch X and King Kong vs. X and Debbie Does Dallas, all that stuff. There's always some kind of collaborations that's going on in all kinds of different industries, and this is no different from that. This is ASUS, which is a hardware manufacturer. They make PC parts, PCs, laptops, handhelds, headphones, you name it. They make gaming equipment. Microsoft, they're more of a software company that also made hardware like the Xbox, Xbox One, 360, the Series X, whatever, and now they're doing a co-op with ASUS to release this guy. Now, I've shown you guys on stream and on other videos what that thing actually is. The original was basically it's a laptop in handheld form, where you can access your different libraries from GOG, Xbox, Steam, Humble, Yahoo, Epic, whatever. Whatever has a gaming service, you can access it, and you can also stream from it and whatever. And this thing, the new one, the only reason people are mad about it, and it's just regular dumb console people, just the warriors that I don't know why they're still doing it. They're the only ones that have a problem with it now because it has an Xbox logo on it. They didn't care about it before, but they sure as hell do now, and they think they have the authority to call or name it what they think it is, even though they don't even participate on the platform. Or they may be ex-girlfriends to an Xbox or whatever, and they got shafted and they're crying because they're moving away from exclusives. So, they have to make their engagement tweets. But the reviews are coming out. It seems to be pretty good. So this is Metacritic. We're going to kind of scroll down to see what it is. And by the way, these are the prices. The white one is $5.99 and the black one is $9.99 plus tax. So, I mean, it's very expensive. The cost of entry is expensive. What are the critics saying about the Xbox ROG Ally X? Is the high-end Xbox ROG Ally X worth the massive $1,000 cost? To me, I look at it, it's like, worth it to me. Maybe not to somebody that's, wanting a traditional console, but it's worth it to me because, I'm moving up, I'm upgrading my system, and it gives me more power to do what I want. I'm not using this to play PlayStation games because some people are just staying there buying it. And here's the thing. I'm gonna point this out. It's probably going to come from the most unsuspected person because he seems to know what he's talking about too. And I have no problems with this guy. I actually like him. But right here, this is you know, the I'm not going to say that. This is Jimenez. Some people have a problem with him. I am not the playgrounds manager or whatever. I don't care. I like talking to people about video games. But right here, I'm not surprised the ones hating the Xbox Ally aren't buying it. I'm surprised by the ones defending it aren't either. That's correct. That is correct. The ones that are loudest are the ones that are not buying it, or the ones that are not buying it. They're either defending it or they're just bitching about it all day long because they have nothing else better to do. To me, I'm just saying, well, if you like it, buy it. Enjoy it. You don't need some retard on the internet telling you what to do with your money. That's you. Me, tomorrow, whenever I get mine, unless Best Buy fumbles it, I'm going to show it off because I know exactly what I'm getting. But some people, again, are trying to use this as a console war thing, and it's not. And it has a lot of them thinking, like, especially PlayStation fanboys, like Porter Rock and all of them, trying to think this thing is probably going to sell tens of millions, and it's not. I don't even think Microsoft and ASUS thinks this thing's going to sell maybe, at best, 4 or 5 million, at best. I might be surprised, but I think at best you're going to get 4 or 5 million. The PC handheld market is very, very niche, but he has a point. He does. I've seen it all day. Taking a look at the last few months after this thing was actually announced. They're saying, Xbox is dead, or Xbox is going to be a PC, and now Xbox is a PC. Now they're saying it's not an Xbox because it's made by another person or company. I don't understand. It's fucking stupid. But yeah, he's right. He's exactly right. Love him or hate him, which I don't. I think he's fine. He's right. Absolutely. But let's take a look at the actual reviews of this thing. So let's continue. Below are the reviews of the device from a variety of professional sources. See. All right. So Dexerto 100. Games right. Why would they give it a 100? It's a really high score. At roughly $1,000, the Ally X isn't cheap, but it delivers performance and usability that justifies the cost. It's $350 more expensive than the Steam Deck or the Legion Go S, but for what you're getting, twice the CPU and graphics power and a bigger battery, future-proofing handheld, it's first Windows handheld that feels complete, ready-to-play system rather than a compromise. If you've not invested in PC handheld, this is the one to buy. And I think that's kind of right. I think that's right. I played the Steam Deck. I've played the ASUS ROG Ally. I enjoy the ROG Ally more than the Steam Deck. That's just me because I like the where I can access different things. But I don't think it's 100. Games are give it a 90. Gaming Bible. IGN, this was a lot of people were pissed off about this, where they just like, well, they're shilling now. We don't like IGN. The weird thing about reviews and stuff like Digital Foundry and stuff like that, only if it fits a certain narrative or if it's on a certain side, it doesn't matter which one, that's when they take them seriously. If they're negative about something, then they have a problem too. It's weird. They try to have their cake and eat it too, and each time they all look like clowns, and they have nasty-ass cake on their faces. Pure Xbox, 90. Windows Central, 90. Positive reviews. Looks like, it's pretty high for the most part, between the 70s and 80s. I want to see what the negatives are. Do they have a negative? Here's mixed or mediocre, Ars Technico. In a bubble, it would be easy to see ROG Ally X as a promising, if flawed, early attempt to merge the simplicity of console gaming with openness of PC. Let's see what the even negative Polygon. And I'm sure any of the negative ones they'll immediately gravitate to, especially like there's only really two. There's only two really negative ones. Polygon and Rock Paper Shotgun. Polygon says, as a gaming hardware, the Xbox Ally X is fine, although it's underdelivers for its exorbitant price point, which I think, again, the price is going to be the biggest hurdle for this thing. I think as of right now, it's been selling out and coming in stock, depending where you go. ASUS, we tried to order from ASUS, wasn't able to get one. Wasn't able to get one from Xbox, and we wasn't able to get it until Best Buy until actually today when they had them in stock, and it's due to come tomorrow, which was pretty crazy. But it seems to be doing well. I think it's probably going to sell within 4 to 5 million. That's just me being optimistic. Maybe. But let's keep on looking here. While it stumbles in the right directions, then the ROG Ally X never fully lives up to the promise of being a tailored Windows 11 handheld. Which, yeah, I think that's fair. I think any review for this is fair. I think coming out, and I've heard this a lot, that the Xbox full screen experience takes a while to get used to. You're still playing a PC handheld. This is a Windows 11 device where you have basically just a laptop in your hand. So you're going to have to deal with all the things that comes with PC gaming. Rather, it's, updating your drivers and all this other shit. And that's true. That's right out the gate. And a lot of people want that simplicity, but I'm just here to tell you, you take one out, and this happened with my regular ROG Ally. I don't know about this one. I took it out. I had to do all the updates. I had to get the drivers and all that stuff. And it's not rocket science like some of these guys that are upset about PC gaming existing or being successful. They make it seem like you have to have a PhD to run a PC or PC games, which you don't. It's very simple to use anymore. They have optimizers you can just download or build into the games themselves. Fuck, Steam does. But if you're looking for, a entryway and a decent one, apparently this would be the way to go. And I'd say that too about the regular ROG Ally or ROG Ally X. Maybe this isn't for you. But if you're looking and you already have an extensive, library with Xbox, and by the way, it does not play native Xbox console games. But there's one thing they don't tell you is they do have Play Anywhere. So Play Anywhere has been around for a while. You buy one game, you have it access to throughout pretty much all the Xbox ecosystem, whether it's on PC, your phone, your Fire Stick, whatever. If you can play it and it's Play Anywhere, you have access to it. You can stream it and whatever, and there's stuff being added all the time. There are a bunch of notable issues with that where there's some games that's not there yet, but they are growing that. So whenever somebody says that, I'm like, well, I understand this when I bought it. I know exactly what I'm getting. And I think, too, that's going to be a problem. Because you hear a lot of people bitching. They're like, well, it's not an Xbox, and it's going to fool a lot of people thinking it's an Xbox. And it doesn't help that the marketing hasn't really been that clear, especially if you took a look what happened. I think it was ABC or NBC News or whatever, where they said you could play your Xbox library. And you can, to an extent. What I mean by that, if it's a Play Anywhere title, yes, you can play it on that system. But I don't think there's only like 1,000 titles or more. I think I keep on seeing the percentile being like 8%. And I'm like, okay, I see that. But then you also have the fact that you can stream your games, just like the PlayStation Portal. I had some retard being like, oh, the Portal's better so you can play it natively. I'm like, you cannot play. I think I even have it, man. I think I have it. Let me see where I can find that. It was crazy. Hang on, let me see. I know I got it. All right, here we go. So this guy, guy here, all Xbox accounts are craving to play PlayStation games on less powerful yet more expensive device than a Portal that plays the games natively at higher resolutions. And I said last time I checked, I can't play my PS5 Pro games natively on my Portal. Do you not understand how that works? You can't. The Portal is basically worthless if you do not have internet. It's a brick. If you're not subscribed to PlayStation Plus, you might as well just throw it outside because you need it. As far as I know, you do not get cloud services for free. You just don't. Same with Xbox. With the Xbox ROG Ally, you have access to Xbox Game Pass cloud streaming. I think they're making the free tier and stuff like that, but as far as this, some of these things you have to have access to the subscription services to use them. But they are offering, a free tier where you can use xCloud and stream from your device. This is no different, but the thing is, if it does support Xbox Play Anywhere, and it's also a console game. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter if it's the console version or the PC version that's playing natively. You install the Play Anywhere game or whatever to your device, you're playing it natively. Doesn't matter what it is. I don't care. And they always come back, well, how about GTA 6? I don't know. I'm not playing this for GTA 6. I'm just not. Just not doing that. But like I said, the main people that are pissed off about this thing existing are mainly just console warriors and shit like that. They never had a problem with it until there was an Xbox logo on it, and now they do. Because they just hate Xbox, and they say they don't want monopolies, but they want monopolies. I mean, it's just like this. We have Porter Rock. I mean, you even have Mooch here, Porter Rock. I don't even know these guys. I know Nib and Brap, they're on there, but they have a crossfire where they're just talking about more than PC and Xbox. See, this account literally made a tweet said that this account quoted more mad at me than actually addressing what Tom Warren says. And what Tom Warren says was, it's not an Xbox. And by the way, it's not a traditional Xbox. It never was. The only people who think that go into that thinking that you can access all your games and this is an Xbox console are people that are uninformed, that don't research into their product. And I would expect if you're spending $700 or $1,000 on something, you look into it before you buy it. If it's not what you want and you take it home, that's on you. But also, it does count with the marketing was kind of shit on this. Yeah, I mean, he's literally talking about ROG Ally. His is the same guy who flipped out about Walmart. X-Vault, same thing. Snake oil salesman trying. It is what it is. He has a big hard-on for Colt Eastwood. Like, I think X-Vault wants to have relations with Colt. You do, don't you? You bald fucking dumb. You do want that. You want some of that Colt Eastwood. That's what you call him, right? Colt Eastwood? You'll be eating all that wood, buddy. I'm sure you will. Sure you will. Sure you will. Who else was it? Fucking Reforged Gaming. Immediately. That's not an Xbox. This is not an Xbox. It's not an Xbox. Everybody says it's not an Xbox. That's the thing everybody has a problem with. Because it has an Xbox logo and it's branded Xbox. If it wasn't, they wouldn't give a damn. But it is what it is. So let's go ahead and just talk about what's in this thing for you. Hopefully, if you decide to buy one. And by the way, every gripe that is said in a lot of these videos are probably true. If you're going out to buy this thing, this is not a Xbox. This is not a Xbox. This is an Xbox product that is collaboration with another company. It's an OEM device. This is not a traditional Xbox, no matter what you say. This is just an Xbox you can put in your hand that's made by a different company to access PC games. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So let's take a look to see what this thing actually is. So you got two different models. Here's a 512, much weaker. It's probably about as comparable as probably a regular Steam Deck, or maybe a little bit powerful than the Z1. Then you have this thick boy. This is the one I got ordered. Should be here tomorrow. And you got 24 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte. I think it's running on Z2 maybe. You get the Xbox full experience, the game bar, aggregated libraries. Progress goes with you as long as you're connected to, Game Pass, whatever. You get your libraries from there. I think it even comes with like 3 months of shit like that. So stream with cloud gaming, stream games with cloud gaming, including select games you own or buy, requires Game Pass subscription. Buy once, play everywhere. They've been doing this since the Xbox One. I think one of the first titles that did it was Resident Evil 7, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure. And like I said, they keep on adding it all the time. They have a handheld compatibility feature, very similar to what they have with the Steam Deck when you have Steam Deck verified. Let's keep on continuing. You have the game co-pilot, which it's just the AI. This is AI. It's what Microsoft's moving into. Your trusted ally. That remains to be seen. Here's a good look at the Xbox button. This is why everybody's mad. They don't care about anything else except for this little button. That's why they're mad. Imagine being mad over a button. Actually, imagine being mad for somebody but just wants to play video games. I understand shitting on fanboys because most of those guys are retarded. They're 30, 40, 50-year-old dudes fighting over an allegiance of a company. Instead of playing video games, they could be playing Ghost of Yotai. They're not. They're busy trying to argue this. And it kind of shows the truth. They don't play games. They play Twitter and charts, console sales. I mean, this is pretty cool. As somebody that's used the regular ROG Ally, the fact that they put some Xbox-like grips on it with a controller, it's pretty nice. You got a nice display. It's not like OLED or anything like that. And that was a gripe too, that it's not an OLED. And yeah, I mean, like I said, $1,000 and all this shit. Let's keep on going. I think that's pretty good storage though. SSD. Do we know if it has quick resume? I don't think they do. But it's also with this is Z2, it has a regular, and this is a Z2 Extreme. Coming soon, neural processing unit, NPU, with exclusive AI features, including automatic super resolution to upscale games running at lower resolutions, deliver higher resolution visuals, and smooth frame rates, highlights, reels, and blah, 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 blah. AI. Everybody's moving to AI. We're going to have these, like, upscaled resolutions using AI and all this stuff like SSR, PSSR, and FSR, AMD's super resolutions, whatever. Let's keep on looking here. The battery has 80 watts for the X, 60 watts for the regular. Here's what's included. You get the 65 watts charger and a stand. I don't think the regular ROG Ally had a stand, which is kind of nice. And by the way, the thing too, they say it's not a console, and it's not. It's literally not a console. It's a hybrid. It's a PC handheld console hybrid. That's a lot of words to say for what this thing is. What that means is you can take it on the go, or you can get a docking station, plug it into your docking station, hook it up to your TV, and access it that way, just like a console. I think this, where it boots up automatically to the Xbox experience, probably going to be a little bit more better. I think they also do that with Steam. On the ROG Ally, the regular one, you can set it to where it automatically boots up to a specific launcher. But on this one, it boots up, and I think you can disable it too. Boots up straight to the full Xbox experience. It's basically kind of a console PC factor. That's about it. You can hook up your Bluetooth controller, whatever you want, and you can play it from there. That's what they mean when they say console. It's console in a way, just like the Switch and the Switch 2. You hook it up, put it in a docking station, voila, it's on your fucking TV. Wow, so crazy. Wow. But like I said, nobody cared about this until they said Xbox was on it. But as soon as you show Xbox, it's like the golden trough for engagement on the internet. You say Xbox dead, you have a bunch of retards doing the same thing. And I seen something Reforged Gaming said earlier, and I'm not going to bring up the clip. He was raving and crying about this thing, saying that, Xbox people are hyping this thing up and giving misinformation and all this stuff. And there are some of those. There's a bunch of those. But there's also people on the PlayStation, Nintendo side that does the same thing. It is what it is. He said, look out next week when there's going to be narratives. And I'm thinking, I was like, I'm on X. Fanboys on all sides has the same talking points. Whenever I talk to a fanboy, whether it be Xbox, Nintendo, or PlayStation, they all have the same talking points. It's usually laughing gifs, clown emojis, or fucking charts. Just for games, just live services, the pro, just get a pro, just buy a, ROG Ally, whatever, or you're a... One more thing before we go. I seen something really funny. So, I'm a gamer. Most people are probably watching this as gamers. Have you ever heard anybody say things like, it's fucking stupid. It's really fucking stupid. Let me see if we can find it. I actually made a tweet about this earlier. If you can, feel free to follow me on X. I talk a lot of politics on there, so yeah, you should probably, whatever. Let me see if we can find this. This is actually funny to me. It's really funny to me. Here we go. So this specific thing right here, this all came from this post right here. This guy, Anasan, he's a Xbox fanboy, whatever. I don't know. It's a bot account. It's not a real conversation. It's some dude or some bot that's trying to give free marketing. That's all it is. You take a look at it. You can scroll through his shit. Xbox Game Pass, blah blah, ROG Ally. It's just jump in, love it, blah blah blah. This is like the Harry Sisson type of fanboy. We see it with Japan hates Xbox, and this is no different than that. Just some clown that's doing engagement farming. Because, like you said, it's easy. You post something about Xbox, you get a bunch of crap. So let's kind of look what I was saying here. So right here, don't waste your money on garbage station anymore. Xbox is all you fucking need. No, it's not. Buy what you want. I don't give a damn what you want. I've got the Pro. I'll have the Series A. I have the Series X, the PC. Why are you trying to form party lines like this is fucking politics? One. It doesn't even go from there, because I reposted it. It says, shut the fuck up, bot. And this guy, snark back from the dead again. He said this, console bigot. Are we in 2025? Are we grown men that are using words like that? That's not the only word. This is some of them. Console zealot, which I hear a lot from Nib. Xbox refugee. I guess the one beside on that is, I guess, people that go from Xbox to PC instead of going to PlayStation, which make people mad, I guess. Xbot, pony, console bigot, right here. The only one I haven't seen was, console PC fascist or, Nintendo Nazi. I haven't seen those yet. I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure somebody that takes console warring way too serious is going to be doing that. In no way was I being a console bigot. I even reply, so you must not know me if this is your first interaction with me. Might want to do some research. When I say bot, I mean fake engagement account. And that's exactly what that was. It's a fake engagement account. I don't call people Xbots or ponies or whatever. I don't like it. I think it's stupid. I think it's retarded. I think it's dumb. There's no such thing as an intelligent conversation when it comes to console wars. Especially that shows exactly what I mean. And again, if somebody would say this in public, I don't know, it's like go out to a bar, you see some dude, he's like a biker guy, and he's like, yeah, I'm tough. And he's got like an Xbox patch on his back or something, or his shoulder. You walk up to him, you're like, yeah, suck it, bot, Xbot, blow me. You probably get your fucking teeth knocked in. Which goes to show that Mike Tyson was right, and I'm paraphrasing this, is some people are so comfortable behind a keyboard that they forgot what it's like to get their face punched in. I'm paraphrasing that a lot, but I just imagine if he said it that way. It is what it is. Twitter, NeoGAF, whatever, it's all just engagement shit. It's dumb shit people say for attention. That's all it is. It's all it ever will be. It's not a real place. And the people's console warring, people are laughing at them all the time, every day. And here's the thing. I've got people I know that participate in console wars. And guess what? I like these people. Do I like console wars? Fuck no, I don't care for it. It's fucking stupid. But I like these people. That's fine. When you want to talk shit on the internet, talk shit on the internet. I don't give a shit. But sometimes I snap back. I think it's funny. I think this whole argument of which corporation is better and all the gaslighting from all sides, saying I'm right and you're right, and having system wars debates. We're going to debate what plastic's better than what plastic. We're going to have an intelligent conversation about this. There's no such thing as an intelligent conversation when it comes to picking a company or a side on things you purchase with your money to play a hobby that you enjoy. There's no fucking sides. That's just mental illness disguised. I don't know. Maybe it's just sad. All right, I'm gonna hop off here before I waste more time. I love you guys. Hit that subscribe button. Love you.